the Rover 600. So case dismissed has bought himself a Rover 600. Now this car has been described as probably the best Rover 600 still about, and I'm inclined to agree with that description. It's in fantastic condition. I went over to West Yorkshire Classics, met Samuel, what a fantastic guy, and I bought this car straight away. No woman and ahhing. I saw it and I had to have it. Now these Rovers were only made between 1993 and 1999. Now the successor to this, or probably I'd say the opposite word, the failure to this, was the Rover 75, but even so, there's plenty of those Rover 75s knocking about, so they were also a good car. But I prefer this. I prefer this one to a 75. And it's thanks to Project Nigel, or Paul Roverman, that I bought this car. Originally I was going to buy a 75 from Paul, but on his a previous video with him and Allegro Man, I saw this 600 and I had to buy it. I mean, just think, it's 26 years old, and look at the paint on it, look at the condition. There's the odd minor scratch here and there, but at 26-year-old you can expect it. It's got 4 matching Pirelli tyres. So that's a good sign to start with. Somebody who's looking after the car is going to put decent tyres on. With it being a 600, at the time it was a conflab with Honda, so a Honda Accord is very similar to this car. So you've got the Honda reliability. This car's covered 133,000 miles and it drives like it did when it was new. Just have a look inside. Now I'm told this model, the 618i, I'm told that these didn't have leather in, but it's rumoured that the owner of this car was an upholsterer, so I don't know whether he's put this leather interior in. I'd like to know, or it came with this. I mean, look at this beautiful interior, stunning. That's one of the things that I like about it. I have since found out the 1.8i L has leather and the 1.8i has cloth. Please correct me in the comments if this is not the case. You'll have to excuse the back because I've put my dog blankets in for the 2 schnauzers, but all these door cards are perfect. Look at it. Grey leather in the back as well. Headliner, that's a Rover thing. Always sagging, but I think it's been done actually by Allegro. short. What a car! So you need to support Paul Rover man at Project Nigel. He's got a channel, we've done a video together before, the one with my XPower, which eventually will be going back because MG decided to lie about the car, and the dealer and everyone else involved. You all know that if you've supported or watched any of my MG videos. Head over to Project Nigel channel and have a look. He's got some fantastic creative content on his channel. So, and it's thanks to him and Allegro man that I've got this car. Starts on the button. I drove it from Halifax yesterday to Liverpool, no issues at all. Fantastic car, fantastic condition. And my reasons for getting rid of the Dacia is because I was paying 270 quid a month for the car, on top of 600 quid a month for the MG, which is going once that ombudsman decision comes through. So my thinking behind this is no more credit, get rid of the credit, no more payments, you actually own the car that's on your drive, and that's what we want. We don't want to be paying out 900 quid a month when we could be going on holiday or doing something else with that money. We could even be paying the house off. The other car that we're going to get, I think, is going to be an Infinity model, which is Nissan's luxury brand, but unfortunately in the UK Infinity did not take off. A bit of a collaboration, a bit of a coabulate. How the fuck do you say that? Coming together. So it was a bit of a coming together with Nissan and Infinity, or no, that's not right, is it? A bit of a coming together. Some of the Infinity vehicles are based on Mercedes, like the A series, A200 or something. The bigger ones, the Jeeps, are based on Nissan 370Zs. So I think we're going to go for one of them. I'm after the petrol model, so if anybody knows where there is one at reasonable money, we're in the market for one. Oh, there's many versions. There's a V8 version, there's a 370, that's the engine that comes out of the 370Z, and then, or Z as we know it. And there is a 3 litre turbo diesel engine. That's a Nissan based engine, used to come in the Pathfinder and other vehicles, I think. So that's what we're after next. So instead of paying £900 a month for two cars, we'll pay nothing, we'll own the vehicles, and then we'll be able to use that money on other stuff, holidays, etc., which for a couple of years we haven't had. So that's where we are with that. Thanks to Samuel, thanks to Project Nigel. So go visit him. I'll try put a link in the channel, in the description, which is something I've never done before. So if you don't see it, search for Project Nigel or Paul Roverman, and I'm going to let you lot know about how the 618 fares. I'm certain that this can be used and it will continue to keep going. It's very well maintained, everything's been done on it. The belts, it's never been welded. That's another interesting fact about this particular Rover. Never been welded. It's a Honda engine, which is where the reliability comes in, which is why it's still going after 26 years. So I've just checked under the bonnet on the 600, oil's fine, water's topped up. It's clearly a car that's been looked after. Knows that underneath this car is absolutely mint. It's never been welded. You just couldn't get any better on this age. And the best thing about it is that Allegro man has owned this car and he's done work on it. I'm told that he put a new screen in it. He did a repair to the sill down here. I think there were a bit of rot there. And did other things, did the belts I think, or somebody did the belts. So the amount that's been spent on this car, I just had to go and buy it. I mean, how many of these do you see on the road? Oh, we've got another little classic here. The Nissan Figaro. There's not many of them about either. That's a lovely little car. But apart from that, you're not going to see anything of this age in this car park. There is actually a video on this car on Project Nigel's channel, and it's a much better video than I could ever make, and it tells you a little bit more about what's gone for. It's alright, don't worry. It tells you a lot more about what has gone on under this car, on this car. So check him out. Anyway, case dismissed. Out. And we've gone from this, or we're going from this, should I say. In my mind, it shouldn't have an MG badge on it. A company that tries to deceive you, even though they know it's got a fault, they continue to sell them, continue to tell customers that there's nothing wrong with them, which is wrong. So that's why we bought this. What 26-year-old car could you rely on to go to work in? I think that list will be pretty short. We've drove this thing less than 2,000 miles. We can't drive it, for it's going to damage itself. The drive shafts are going to cause problems, and that's why I've battled with Stoneacre, MG and the finance company for the last 18 months, because they were having us on or mugging us off. as the saying goes. Not in Yorkshire, but probably in Essex. Mugging us off.